Hi and welcome, hallo dan selamat datang to all my Indonesian friends. I hope you understand what I just said. And in this video, I talk about the most important thing in photography.
My name is Benjamin Jaworskyj, photographer and adventurer. 10 years ago, I started to teach myself photography. Today, I travel the world as a professional photographer and filmmaker. Learn from my experiences, mistakes and tips and join me on my photography adventures.
What is the most important thing in photography? It's kind of philosophical, isn't it? Is it the camera? Is it the lens? Is it the photographer himself, or is it something else? And I want to talk about in this video. So let's get on the point. I say the most important thing in photography is the light. Of course, because photography means painting with light. And what is actually photography? The light goes through the lens, then through the aperture and all the different stuff, through the shutter, on the film or on the sensor of your camera. So actually the light has to go on the camera. But as well, light is not only important for just taking the image, but it's very important for a certain look, for a certain feeling, for the quality of an image. And I want to give you some demonstrations now of what light can actually do. Right now we are filming here. We are filming with a softbox from the top. It's an LED softbox. We have a reflector right here. We're filming today with this setup. Sometimes we film with other setups, and this is a beauty setup usually. When I photograph, I use it for beauty shots, for headshots and stuff like this, so it's perfect for this kind of scenario. But what happens when we just turn the light off, which comes from the front, and have all the light only from the back? We still have the same lens, still have the same expensive camera, still have everything same, but the light has changed. Now the light does not come from the front anymore, but only from the back, only from behind me through the window. It's something around 3 p.m. right now, so the sun is pretty high and it's a disgusting light. So when you want to take great portrait shots, it's all about the light, because when the light is wrong and comes from the back right now, the person will just look like me right now. But let's try something else. Now the light comes from the left side, 11 o'clock from my point of view, and as you can see I have a shadow around here, so it's more like a manly, characterizing light. Now we switch it to the opposite side at around 3 o'clock from my point of view, and as you can see, it's even more dramatic light. So when I tell you a tale of a lonely warrior, that would be the perfect light. And now the light comes only from the bottom. And this is a light where all the magic is gone, and I look very evil. And this is our perfect light to make some plans to destroy the world. The great thing about light is that light not only comes from one side and then is like gone, but it can bounce. So the light comes out from that light source. And when this reflector now comes in the frame, something around here, then I get brighter in my front and side of the face. Isn't that amazing? And now the light is in a 4 to 5 o'clock position from my point of view, and I just turned a bit, and as you can see, now it's the perfect dramatic interview light situation. So I'm the same person, camera and everything is the same, but the light has dramatically changed, and I did not believe what is possible when just changing the light. Oh my God, unbelievable. Ooh, beauty light is back again, so I look not too tired in the video. Yeah, even you can make persons look not tired anymore only with the light. But not only in portrait photography, it's important to set the light right. As well, what I do in most of the times, landscape photography. It's all about the light, and that's for a reason. When I go out now at 3 p.m., the sun, as mentioned, is very high. So the shadows are quite hard and the light itself has not a good light quality to take photos. I can't be the best photographer, I can't have the best camera, the best lens in the world. With the light right now, I can be in a beautiful location, it won't look that great. Only example where it looks great: when you photograph a reef or something at a beach and you want to have the nice clear blue color in the water, then the light is perfect right now. But what I prefer is photographing in the morning and photographing in the evening, and even before sunrise and after sunset. That for me is the best light, not only for portrait photography but as well for landscape. You have such a soft great light. Usually the clouds change the colors, so they turn into purple, they turn into yellow, all the crazy different color tones in the sky, and that's only because of the light. And my only job as a photographer is to go out when the light is great, to be out in the great landscape at the right time, make a nice composition, and then everything else is just click. So that's actually what photography is about. Reading the light, seeing the light, and master the light, and then just capture everything with the camera. That is the last step. The most important step is the light itself. What I would suggest is that you don't call a photographer when he finished studies or anything. I think in Germany there's some kind of, you can study photography and then you're the Bachelor of Arts or you have a Master of Arts. But I would say when you're a good photographer, you are the master of the light. So what can you take from that quick lesson? Don't spend too much time, especially at a beginner, in just figuring out how to use your gear. Just go out, try to read the light, try to understand the light, try to understand what happens when light hits something, how the sun has to be that it looks great. And it not only has to be photographing with the sun or with the light to get great shots. You can go against it, but what I usually say is when it looks great with the eye, then it looks great in the camera. But when it does not look great with the light and with your own eyes, then what do you want to do with your camera? And what do you expect from your camera? I hope you understand what I mean. So give me your thoughts on that topic. What do you think is the most important thing in photography? This is only my opinion. Write it in the comments below. I'm looking forward for that. Quick commercial, check out learnfromben.com. There's also a course about light, about landscape photography. We filmed in Norway and there's a whole lesson about northern lights, for example, how to photograph them. And yeah, just my favorite techniques and tricks about landscape photography packed in one great download course. As well, a course about image editing in Lightroom and in Photoshop. So check out learnfromben.com. Alright, that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. If so, thumbs up, share it with somebody who's interested in photography as well. And if you have any topics I should talk about in the upcoming videos, write it in the comments below. Selamat tinggal to all my Indonesian friends watching this video right now. And if you want your country featured in a video, just write me in the comments which country you are from and how to say hello and goodbye in your language. So goodbye, selamat tinggal, and see you soon.